Has the loss of state matching campaign funds caused your campaign to rearrange your spending priorities?
Actually, we didn't never count on anything beyond the $250 match, which basically is out there right now with us. Let me tell you something. Our campaign finance laws are a mess. They need to be straightened out. You probably haven't followed all the details of this, but the way the laws read, I take $500 checks. I'm allowed to do that. That's why I abided by the rules. And we collected, I don't know, $6–7 billion or so that way in the primary, and I'm very proud of that. That's a lot of work over a long period of time. That's a lot of $500 dollar checks. A lot of people didn't write $500 checks, by the way. The law also says that the first $250 that somebody gives individually lives in the state, not a corporate contribution, but your personal contribution, after qualifying is over, will be matched by the state. It also says that if a person spends his own money and breaks a cap that's based on a formula, in this case it was $24.9 billion, then the persons who you're running against in the race, or your opponents in the statewide race, are eligible for matching state funds. That had never been broken before until Mr. Scott broke it. Of course, he's well exceeded that. And he filed a lawsuit to deny me the opportunity to collect or have that money. I never, by the way, counted any of that money. We did get the matching funds for the $250 checks, which every state candidate has been taking. And this law, though, is wrong. I mean, it's really not right, because the limits are wrong. And if you can change the limits, and when I'm governor, we're going to have to work on changing that to make it more realistic, to be able to take larger amounts and have transparency, have it reported to media, so you can see who gave whatever they gave. The state of Virginia has unlimited rights in the regular campaign account. You can take any amount, corporate or personal, as long as it's reported. And you're crazy if you're taking, money in too large of sums from this, that, or the other group. But it's reported, it's transparent. What Rick Scott's doing, though, is he's trying to buy the election. I don't know the way to put it. He's trying to buy the governor's office. And I don't know why he wants to do that. He can tell you if he comes here. Maybe he's already been here. But I don't know why he's doing that. And nonetheless, that's what he's doing. And we're doing our best. And obviously, with my hands tied a little bit behind my back, we work to try to do everything we can to raise funds legally and appropriately through a couple outside groups that I've encouraged people to contribute to that have helped us bid. But it's an interesting case, because that law is unconstitutional, apparently. And if the whole law is unconstitutional, we need to go back and rewrite it. Because he's being allowed to spend all of this under the theory that it's a denial of his free speech to have matching funds. Public financing is probably not a good idea in general. But we need to find a way to allow larger contributions and a fair, more open way to report this instead of the mess our state has.